Why is it that the most wonderful time of the year usually ends up being the most stressful week of your life? I mean, seriously, you take time off from work, you buy the gifts, you travel to see family, and on paper, well, this should be peak happiness. But in reality, you often leave feeling exhausted, annoyed, or even disappointed. See, most people think the problem is the traffic or the money or that one uncle who talks too much politics. But as a marketing professional and a certified neuroscience coach, I look at this completely different. See, the problem isn't the events. The problem, well, it's the math. This is the happiness equation. See, happiness equals reality minus expectations. So if your reality is, let's say, an 80 out of 100, that's a pretty good day for you. I mean, you got good food, family's healthy, you're safe. But if your expectation is 100, well, you're mathematically in the hole. See, you're at a negative 20 at that point. And who set that expectation at 100? Well, I'm here to tell you, my friend, marketers did, movies did, the media did. See, we've been sold a script of what the holidays should look like. And when reality fails to follow that script, we don't just get annoyed, we suffer. Hi, I'm Alan Stafford. Welcome to Think Sharper. Today, we're going to fix the math so you can actually enjoy your holiday. So we all walk into a family gathering with a movie script in our heads. And in your script, well, the turkey is moist and delicious, the kids are polite, and your siblings, well, they ask you thoughtful questions about your life. And nobody, and I mean nobody, brings up politics. But here's the hard truth. See, reality is an improv actor. Reality didn't read your script. So when you walk in expecting the Hallmark movie and you get National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, two things happen. First, you try to force it. You try to control the room to make it match the script in your head. You become the host from hell, so to speak. And second, when you fail to control it, you feel a very specific type of mental pain. See, this pain has a name. It's called cognitive dissonance. See, your brain hates contradiction. It craves consistency. So for example, let's say you have this belief that this is supposed to be a peaceful, magical night. But the evidence, well, it's contrary to the belief. Like, you might be like, my dad is currently yelling at the TV. When reality contradicts your belief, your brain produces what's called cortisol, the stress hormone. And you're not just annoyed, you're in a state of neurological threat. To stop the pain, your brain tries to bridge the gap. Usually it does this by, getting angry at the reality. You think, why is he doing this? He's ruining everything. But you can't control the reality variable. You cannot control other people, folks. You can only control this variable. If you lower the expectation to match the likely reality, the gap closes. See, the dissonance disappears and suddenly you're not so stressed. You're just observing. So, how do we do this without becoming cynical? Well, we use a tool from project management. We borrow this from project management and Stoicism, the philosophy. It's called the Pre-Mortem. See, most people do a post-mortem. They analyze why it went wrong after the disaster. I want you to do it before. Before you walk into your parents' house or that holiday party, sit in your car for 2 minutes. Turn off the radio. What I want you to do is visualize exactly what is going to go wrong in tonight's event. It might be my aunt is going to criticize my job. The food will be an hour late. Or the kids, they're going to have a meltdown by 7 p.m. Don't fear it. Predict it. See, when you do this, you move these events basically from the surprise threat category of your brain to the expected category of your brain. So when the food is late or the argument starts, your brain doesn't panic. Instead, you get a little hit of dopamine. You say to yourself, right on schedule. I knew this would happen. See, you replace disappointment with recognition. And that is how you stay calm while everyone else is losing their minds. And I'm going to tell you right now, they will, folks. So here's the recap for your holiday survival guide. See, you're going to walk into rooms this month that you can't control. You can't script your family, you can't script the travel delays, and you can't script the food. But remember the equation, happiness equals reality minus expectations. If you try to change the reality, you're going to be exhausted, okay? If you simply adjust the expectation, if you use the pre-mortem to predict the chaos before it happens, you change the math. You stop being a victim of the holiday and you start being the architect of your own peace. So, don't let a TV commercial dictate how your life should look, my friend. Look at the data, adjust your script, and enjoy the reality for what it is. Messy, loud, and it's yours. Hey, I'm Alan Stafford. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Think sharper, my friend.